but then and launched at London Fashion Week. But at the same time, I found out I was pregnant, and so I soon, before I knew it, I had 2 children, and a 3rd baby was just not possible to manage. So I made my clothing label dormant at that time, and this was, I guess, about 10 years ago. So my daughters now, Eva on the left and Honor on the right, are now 12 and 10. So they've given me a ticket to be able to come away from them, because they're, you know, much more grown up now and they're more independent. But at that time I had to make a choice of what I put my time and energy into. But I carried on consulting, and one of the projects that I worked with during that period of other brands was working with eco-recycled fabrics, and this is a raincoat that we developed for the Danish market, putting recycled polyester into a raincoat and using it from recycled water bottles. And it was really at a time where there was no recycled fabrics being made out there, so it was very, very difficult to source, but we did it, and it was a great collaboration with a great supplier as well, and it's led to lots of other sustainable sourcing in my business today and for other clients. And then we moved into hospitality design, and so as I was able to make full-on luxury garments, they asked, could I make a napkin? Well, of course I can. It's very simple to weave, and the bespoke sort of napkins and bespoke luxury hospitality design started happening, and I worked doing aprons. So we do make all kinds of products for, and then resupply them on a continuous basis, and that's part of their brand signature. So it's really helped them develop a unique brand twist that's bespoke to them, and we help them with the supply chain for it. And that's led to uniforms for Bill's Restaurant Group and various other heritage brands as well. And we really do, when we first implement productions, and certainly working with new factories, we always go and visit them first time and actually inspect how, you know, how are the situations in the factory, are they to compliant with what we want, and their quality standards, and also nipping anything in the bud at the early trial stages of production is really important. So yeah, so we've built really, really great relationships with everybody we work with, and we consider them like extensions of our family. So the people we work with are essential, and this has built a huge core sort of range of niche buying that we use, continually resupply, and these are suppliers that we work with in the UK and also overseas for our clients. So our bespoke methodology that's become our sort of secret sauce, we're going to be sharing all about this in the book in greater detail, but this is taken from our name, and bespoke is, so B is for beauty. Everything we do has to be beautiful. Even if it is a napkin or an apron, it has to have the same beautiful ethics. Ethics, E for ethics, this is about, you know, is it ethically produced? Is it everybody involved? Does it work for them? You know, how are the ethical side of the product and the production? So I've just jumped back. S for style, it's got to be stylish, even if it is an apron. You can do, it's about being creative. And P for people, the people we work with are the most important thing, and that's internally in our own team and also externally with our suppliers and factories. And equally with our clients, we build a strong relationship that's built to last. And so we have this long-term relationship that suits everybody, from our suppliers to our clients, and that's how we've built our business, through recommendations. Organisation is, you know, great detail behind everything we do and the whole process of organisation. And we like to think of everything that we do is with kindness. Treating people well means you get so much more in return, and it's just our ethics of good karma. And endless supply, endless sustainable supply is what's the most important. And then we do this with a simple 6-step system of actually just, oh, can't get the clicker to work. So we first go and discover what the brand actually wants, or what the company or the client really wants. What do they want developing? We help them to find their brand core values, and we help them put that into products that they really, really want. And then we design it, help co-design usually. They select, we develop, then we create and produce it, then we deliver, quality control, and then deliver that without the client having to deal with paperwork, payments and ports. And then lastly, this is some of our team in the office. So when we work, we like to have fun, as you can see, and so everything is about making a difference, having fun, and actually doing the best job we can and being the best at what we do. And that's what we're known for, being the voice of style and supply for 5-star brands. And I hope you've enjoyed the talk. I'd be happy to answer questions later. And we'll also have samples and some folders of interesting sort of development specs, just to give you an idea of the journey that you can go on to. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Sharon. So here comes a little bit of Q&A session. So if,